I was telling the story about how you
It's not
ruined
even that bad.
this mama for me because you fetishized
It's fetish
it.
content. You fetishized it. It's fetish content.
I did not. What are you talking about?
It's fetish content.
I told you going in, there was no fetishing behind it. I was ready for pure amusement, and then you said it. You said it first.
It's totally fetish content.
Y'all are both calling the kettle black. I swear to God. Like,
It's fetish content.
There are some parts of it where I'd agree with you. Like, yeah, no, I can see where you're coming from, but that wasn't my thought when it happened, bro. When I wrote the
like
plot,
what?
that wasn't the mindset going
You
through.
didn't give me any examples. You gave me an example of her just fucking over somebody. Like, that's standard shit. That's so basic. Like, you gave me the most fucking like basic shit possible.
No, sure. He's like, well, they made her eat seaweed and then drink seawater. And if you don't know how that works, seaweed expands when it touches seawater. That's how seaweed is.
Yeah.
It expanded in her stomach so that she had to throw it back up.
Okay.
Fetish content. That is fetish content.
In what way?
What?
What?
Fetish content.
What? Okay,
It's
also,
fetish
the
content.
way, the
What
way
part of that is fetish
the
content?
The way Destroyer's thinking is the way I was thinking, and then because
I'm
we have
like,
the same
hold
brain,
on, wait a minute,
understand your
like-
point of view.
It's inflation fetish content, bro.
Her stomach never inflates in the actual imaging.
No, it
though. She
doesn't.
actually
It
just,
doesn't
she
matter.
actually just
It's
not how that works.
Matter, bro.
Like,
But that's not how that works. That's not what that fetish is.
I think the
It
craziest
gets to a
line.
point.
I think
Yeah.
the crazy. No.
I think you need to get your mind out of the gutter, Austin. I think you have some like
It's
issues.
fetish content.
It's not.
Going off of this specific scene, like this specific scene in the Mamwa, I think the craziest part of that, which the ending of that exact script is, it's just the fucking psychotic bitch sitting in a chair going, yeah, no, I'm disappointed. She only threw up 384 times in the span of 35 minutes. Huh?
Like, even if it
Yeah,
was
but the
fetish content,
premise-
that's just gross.
My thing is though, the premise of the story is that she's fucked in the head. So you know what you're getting yourself into, right? Like,
No, like, it's very clear that the
so
father of
I
the
still
dead
don't
daughter
understand
and
what the
fucked
fuck
up
you're on
psychotic
about
chick.
with fetish content, all right? Like,
It's
there's
fetish
nothing
content,
there.
but even
There
if
is
it-
nothing there. You have to actually give me a good example.
I'm not gonna argue that there's not like parts to it, right? That doesn't mean it's not a good revenge story, bro. You gotta get your get back in blood. You gotta get your.
You haven't given me any examples of the parts you're referring to, though. That's the thing.
The
You're giving me the most
part of
basic.
the example. I think the
But
most
it's
fetish.
not at all.
If you want
like,
I think the most fetishable part
it's
was
not.
they,
You're
like,
just autistic.
one of them tied up the chick for
Okay.
the whole day, and then like had her on a leash and would not let her use the restroom, so she had to wet herself.
That's fetish content,
That's
bro.
fetish
That is
content.
straight fetish
That
content.
is fetish content. That one I will agree with. The other
are you
one's
talking
not.
about?
The other one's a torture method at that point, and that's just fetish content. That one is fetish content.
No, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
That one is, okay?
And they were blackmailing the bitch to do it because they literally like knocked her out and then stripped her and then took pics of her nude.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
how they were
that's-
getting her to do that
It's
shit.
just straight fetish content. Even if it wasn't, it's still gross and weird.
I'm not
And I
saying
don't like
it's
that.
not gross.
I'm not
saying
gonna
you gotta
read
get
it. I don't care that
You gotta
much.
get your get back in blood. You gotta get.
I'm sitting there like you're over here screaming fetish content, giving me the most vanilla, like not non-fetish shit possible, and I'm like, dog, this just sounds like a torture method. It's not even fetish, and then you say that's fetish content. That is.
Yo. Forcing
The
glass
thing
shards
is,
down
though,
their
to
throat
short
was
is
vile.
that torture is fetish stuff.
Yeah, it can be, but like when,
fucking
like if,
weirdos, all right. Me,
Yeah,
you, and
Do
you
that's-
are
you
not
hear
weirdos.
yourself? Do you hear what
Anything-
you're reading?
anything can be a fetish, Austin. But the thing is like. You saying that it's a
the
fetish means
context
you
of the story
you recognize
that
it as a
makes
fetish.
It fetish content. If it was something else, then it wouldn't be, right? But it's the context of this story specifically that
What
makes
do you
it fetish
mean?
content that I'm so convinced.
What are you talking about?
You guys are gonna read this
What?
just to have this argument of if it's fetish or not.
I'm not having this argument with you, dog. There's
not
no
reading it.
way.
I'm not reading it.
Yeah, you're over here saying this is fetish content. Meanwhile, it's just like she threw up 384 times after giving her seaweed and water so her stomach would expand. Like, huh?
It is, bro. In
That's
this
not fetish content.
In this content. Like,
It's
I
not.
just know in my soul that the writer was touching himself when he wrote that shit, bro. I just know.
Dude,
You know
said
what's
that shit,
you know
bro,
what's
and I
insanely
remember
sad
going,
though, Austin? It's not even gonna be a male writer. It's gonna be a female one every time.
Oh, 100%, bro. They write fucking weird shit. This is the shit that I'm talking about.
You know what's crazy
You know,
though?
I believe you too.
Women
because
will look
like,
you dead in the eyes and be like, "Oh, you read romance? That's cool. What'd you think about this story?" And then you'll look into it, and it'll be like some whack shit where the girl's fucking lizards, bro. Dead in the eyes, bro. It's fetish content. I'm doubling and tripling down.
the motorcycle helmet with the chime bells was low key like that and that was so they you know the Korean chime bells, like for like it's like tradition. They like ring the bells. They're really loud. They're for like memorials and shit. Like it's a tradition, like Chinese New Year tradition.
Okay.
They taped like 100 of these things inside of a motorcycle helmet, duct taped this motorcycle helmet to this poor girl's head, and then treated her fucking cranium like it was a sandbag for like an hour. And those bells could ring up to like 100
that's
decibels.
So weird. It's gotta be fetish content.
That's what? Huh?
Like
do you hear yourself? You need to just stop
fetish.
talking. You need to get off the internet. You need to disconnect for a while.
No,
We need to revoke your privileges from the internet for a while, Austin. All right? If you think this, no. You're not gonna sit here and try rationalizing this shit with me. You need to disconnect. You need to disconnect.
That's so weird. It has to be fetish content.
Dog. I swear to God.
You see,
I swear to fucking God.
That's him coping, bro. He's coping because he's sitting there.
He's coping so fucking hard.
There's no, he's logic, right? This is honestly good logic. I understand where he's coming from.
What world is it a
No,
shit? They
wait,
strapped
no,
bells to her
shut
head
up,
and gave
shut
her a
up,
hearing
let me stop.
dysfunction. Like,
They were like, she got like severely concussed and permanent tinnitus because it was just an hour straight of 100
That, bro,
decibels in her ears.
what?
There's no universe, bro.
No, disconnect. We're banning your internet privileges. You're not allowed to have internet privileges anymore.
I understand both sides of your argument because it's like, dude, what part of that would possibly get someone off? And Austin's like, dude, who could think of this if they weren't getting off to this? Like, I understand.
Yes!
No, Charlie, like, if you're thinking of this shit, if you are thinking of this shit,
this is
no!
That wasn't my initial.
This is like basic bitch torturing shit 101, and you're over here just like, this is fetish content. It's like, no, it's not!
It's not! The CIA hasn't done that in years, bro! Even waterboarding. Waterboarding, I would give you, right? Waterboarding is basic torture. Is it
The
kind of
reason
fetish
why they
content?
don't do it is because it's a war crime!
That's a fucking war crime, bro. What are you talking about? You're gonna beat the shit out of someone with their sandbag and then have their ears are literally ringing.
My man's
for
over
an
here
hour?
like, this is fetish content, meanwhile it's just a war crime, like,
unusual punishment, bro. It's just
Yes!
straight unusual.
It
And
is!
the only way you could think of that shit is if you get off to it.
No! Like, there's something wrong with you! You are unstable! You need to disconnect from the internet!
There ain't nothing wrong with me!
No, you're the one associating it.
Calm down. Okay, both of you. So apparently.
Don't you try rationalizing this motherfucker. I swear to God, I'll beat the shit out of you.
This isn't rationalizing it. I'm not that fucking bad, alright? Like, I'm a freak, but I'm not a fucking freak, alright?
They ain't no awesome,
Like,
goddamn.
This is literally word for word shit you would see in the Red Room, bro. Word for word shit.
Austin, shut up.
These are extremes of actual cases that have happened in Korea. Which means that has happened to someone.
I'm doubling down.
Okay, so they did the research, it's whatever. It's not!
I'm doubling down.
In what way?
In order for somebody to be psychopathic enough to get to that, they'd have to have a fetish for it. I'm doubling down.
No, not at all!
All murder stems from a fetish. I'm tripling
Not at
down,
all,
bro.
you just think of a way to fuck somebody over, that's all that is. Like, hello?
The most core psychology when it comes to cases like this is that it all stems from a fetish. Murder itself is a fetish.
There's no way you're gonna associate everything with a fetish. I swear to fucking God.
It's what it is!
You know, just stop talking, just stop talking, just stop talking. I don't want to hear anything from you anymore.
Take
I might take your
class.
no. We're gonna take your internet privileges are revoked. I'm gonna take away your talking privileges if you don't shut the fuck up. No, I'm gonna take away your talking privileges if you don't stop talking.
It's not my fault you didn't fucking take psychology.
No, I didn't, because I don't go to libtard school, alright? Where everybody has to make everything a kink, alright?
Like, the murder itself is
I live in America, and I work a job, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and think everything's a fetish, because I'm not chronically online.
You could argue the pure concept of it is, but if the author, like...
No shit, if you do studies in psychology, it's gonna be linked to fucking porn and shit, alright? That's just...
It's not porn, it's a fetish. There's a difference.
Yeah, exactly. I know there's a difference.
No, but like you could argue it's fetish, like the original creator of it is. But if it's actually off of research and stuff like that, then
It's
the actual
not!
writing isn't.
Fetish content. I'm doubling down.
It definitely had research, Charlie. There was research involved because like half the I'm willing to bet it was based off of research.
See, you need to argue that.
It's
You need to
no,
lead with that
I don't.
bullshit.
It's a
'Cause
Korean.
No, not you.
Korean
Charlie,
female
you need
soul-
to lead with it's off of research because if you don't, then it's straight up fetish content.
What are you talking about? There is no
That's also-
singular,
no, no, no.
unique
See, that's the
idea
thing.
anymore.
Enemy missing middle.
Like you need to lead with that because if you don't, it's fetish content.
No, you just have issues. Like you,
I
you have
know.
problems.
I take
You have
psychology.
problems. You have problems.
I'm minoring in a psych. That's at least
Okay, like I
how
said, I don't
psychology
go
works.
to
It's
libtard
fetish
school where they
content.
teach you about
Okay,
fetishes
but you're also
instead of it
minoring
like an actual
psychology
thing.
to
Like,
be able to master people. All right, you want to master the art of
It's
manipulation.
a fetish content, and that's all right. It's still fetish content nonetheless.
no, it's not.
Yes, it. Sure, shut the fuck up.
If you're gonna sit here and say it's fetish content, there's something wrong with you.
It's not. That's just
Because
basic
that
psychology.
is you associating it with fetishes, all right? That is you doing that. You have
Just
chosen to
ignorance
take
is
this.
bliss, all right?
Dude, he has
Ignorance is
chosen to
bliss, you don't
take
like
the
it.
route of this is a fetish, all right? He doesn't have
it
to.
is.
He could just say it's not,
It is though. It is.
but it's not.
But
That
it is.
actually kills
But
me.
it's
That's
not.
more
It's not.
annoying.
There's just something wrong with you.
It is basic psychology. It's a fetish, and that's all right.
I don't care if it's a basic psychology. The fact that your first thought is this is a
order
fetish is an
for
issue.
you to be that messed up, you'd have to have a fetish for it. To do that.
Okay,
No, you don't.
The worst part of this is this is only like the first 3 arcs. There are 3 arcs, and it's gotten progressively worse the further I've gotten in.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like
means
you said,
get
it was
more
based
fetish
off of shit that
content.
actually
Congrats.
happened.
Okay, that doesn't change the fact that means shit worse than that has actually happened.
Yes, because there are worse psychopaths out there. Fetish content.
Just because you're a psychopath doesn't mean it's a fetish either.
It is. That's
Sure.
where the bruh.
Come on, Mono.
You almost miss him.
Zix, shouldn't you know this shit?
Your
Who?
right tower.
You!
Yeah.
About what?
has been slain.
Your middle.
You were like, oh, I'm gonna major in forensic science. Then you should know that.
I didn't
all
go to
this shit
fucking.
comes from a
I didn't go to
fetish.
college, you dumb bitch. Like what? We
You
don't
went to
take
the military,
psychology
which
in
you
fucking
yourself
high
said
school.
You yourself.
Yes, I
took
like
psych in high school.
forensics. Do you know actual forensics? I'm not talking about.
So you should
I'm not
know
talking
this
about.
shit. This is connected
no,
to that major.
It doesn't matter if it's connected. I'm not gonna sit here and research it. I'm not fucking weird. I'm not gonna get into fetishes and shit just because I'm not gonna get into the psychology of a murderer
You're thinking
based off of
this so
fetishes when I
backwards,
like.
It's actually insane.
How?
I
I'm
like
simply
this topic,
stating.
but I don't want to learn about it.
I like forensics, not criminal psychology. It's two different categories.
They are directly connected.
I've created.
It's two completely different fucking things.
No, it's not.
They are.
This is
Forensics
worse than
and
a
criminal
political
psychology are directly connected. You need one to have the other.
This is worse than a political
my
argument
fucking
because
God.
This is strictly moral values, bro. This is so bad.
Yeah, and he is morally wrong. He is morally wrong. I will stand on my ground, Charlie, that this motherfucker is fucked. All right.
That's just how it
He needs to
is.
disconnect from the internet. He needs to stop. He
It's
needs to
not
like.
about the internet. It's
You need to
just
think
a
about which
fetish.
school you're going to, buddy. Jesus fucking Christ. Like,
I got lucky.
if your first thought process is that, there's something wrong with you. Like,
What up, Devin? You want to come settle this argument for us?
no normal human being is gonna sit there and be like, "This is fetish content," unless you.
No one say a thing. No one say a thing. I should send it to Devin. Devin should read the 60 chapters, and Devin should decide. if
You
it's
gave
fetish or
me
not.
4 examples,
60 chapters.
and only one
I've
of them
moved
I could
past this.
correlate to a
It's mine.
fetish.
I've moved
It's
past
mine.
this. I just need to show you to understand that in order to commit an
I
act
know
like
how
that to another
psychology
human
works.
being, you
I
have to have
know
a
how
fetish
that
for it.
works.
It's
That's
fetish
not the
shit.
problem. The problem is that your first thought was this
Yo.
is fetish. Like that is
Because
the
it
issue
is.
here.
Yo.
No.
That's textbook psychology.
Oh
Shut
my
the
fucking
fuck
god.
up.
No, it's not. It's just not. There's just something
First
wrong
off,
with you.
Charlie, throw up a screen share. Second off, Charlie, if you think I'm reading 60 chapters, nigga, you're
Yeah, no,
bugging.
he's not doing that. I knew that was gonna be his response.
One, bro. And honestly, I
Third of
respect him for
all,
it because I'm not reading that
okay.
bullshit.
Just give him the scenarios you went over with me, Charlie, and leave that last one for the very last. You know which one I'm talking about, the one that we can actually correlate to what Austin's talking about. Like,
Oh, okay. Look, I'm
'Cause
not
of that-
arguing some of it. Some of it's definitely.
No, some of it definitely, but no, like, no, not all of it. Definitely
All
not.
it is, in order to do that to someone, you have to have a fetish for it.
Holy shit!
But like he
just
said,
give me
it's
the
based
fucking
off of like
scenarios.
real life things that have happened.
Charlie's reading a manga, and it's got weird shit going on, like torture in it, right? And
Okay, stop. I read
was
the manga.
describing
I
it to
read it.
me.
Let me describe it. Let me describe it. I read it. So, the context of the story is there is this girl. This girl got bullied. She killed herself. That is the pretext. Her father, the kid did not get justice. Her father then gets this super drugged up sociopath from North Korea to be her adopted daughter, to then get revenge bullying on the bullies. That is the whole. That is the core plot. Except this
Artemis is here.
psychopathic girl is a low-key insane. Actually, there's nothing low-key about it. She is insane. And the methods that she used often go, that's just a fetish. And you know what? Some of them, I can't argue with. Some of them, yeah, okay, there's some goobers out there. Some of them, if someone's into that, we gotta kill that guy. That's up there with being a pedophile. Like,
Notice how you said it's a psychopath? Much to think about.
You might be a psychopath. I don't mean to alarm you.
That's my whole argument. You have to be a psychopath to do that. Fetish content.
Yeah, you might be
Psychopaths
one.
have fetishes for what they do. That is why they do it.
You're low-key
Basic
kicking my ass.
psychology.
You're not helping your case though.
Yo, can one of your fuckers start
What
a screen
case?
share?
There is no
I'm gonna
case
ask
to
you. You don't
it.
want to watch my screen.
It's under attack.
What?
I'm not starting one because I
You
don't
don't
like
want
my
to watch my
difficult.
screen.
That's not happening.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
If we look at Jack the Ripper, then, Jack the Ripper, man was just identified for what he did, right? He was a true psychotic motherfucker. By every means, he was a true psychotic person. He did not have any tendencies. He did not do anything for any specific reason. I love that. But then that's why he did it. What? Not only did he kill women, he killed men, young boys, and young girls. He killed everybody. That's why he's my favorite serial killer. He had no tendencies, right? That's why it was so hard for people to track down who he was. Sure, this is all good. So, if we go purely based off present day, it doesn't mean shit. Because, yeah, a lot of psychopaths act based off fetishes. But if you look further back, Jack the Ripper was
Active, I think, in the early 1800s. He did not act upon any fetishes. Just
Do you live?
Me? No, I'm getting fucking.
he
shit
did
out my
not
door.
act
You're welcome.
based
Austin.
off of any fetishes. He
I know,
acted
thank you.
upon hatred.
Did you stun her?
I did. Yes.
So,
I'm a goat.
Sure, I was dead.
yes, you can have psychotic behavior without fetishes.
Your left tower is under
Your
attack.
prime example being Jack the Ripper. He did not have a fetish, he just had hatred. So I need, yeah, you can go, oh yeah, she's basing it off a fetish, but it also depends on everything else she did. Because if you're looking at it, right, and she killed or bullied another person another way, then you can't truly say it's based off a fetish, because she's doing other things in other ways
Artemis, please leave.
based off of getting the father's lick back. So sheerly based off that one scenario, oh yeah, you could say, oh yeah, it's based off a fetish, but do we know how she killed other people or what she did to other people? Because the only example I've gotten is the example being that she forced
It's straight torture, and I'm doubling down. It's a fetish. I
It's
think
not
it's fetish.
It's not.
I think it's fetish.
torture.
act based off of a fetish, but you also need to you could say it's based off of a fetish, but you also need to know what other shit she did, because it's not a fucking yeah, you could say it's a fetish based off one time, but if she's not doing it to multiple other people, the same exact thing to multiple other people,
The enemy
then it's
team
not
has
a fetish.
destroyed the gold fury.
It's just fetish for torture, and that's what I'm doubling down. And that's why I will continue to say it
you
is.
can
No,
okay,
we've
but that's
clarified
not
the
what
character has a torture fetish. That's
yes,
different.
You could say it's a fucking torture fetish, but you said it. Charlie said you thought it was something else.
No, I
that
give him an
it was
example
a
on that
vomiting
one
fetish.
specific example.
Okay, but when that's what I was given, and you don't give any other input besides, oh
That's not
yeah,
Charlie.
this is
Okay,
this.
you want to hear another one? I got another one lined up. I know. All right, I got the best one. The helmet with the bells. That's a good one.
That's cruel, unusual punishment, bro.
That's
I'll
just
buy
cruel
that.
and unusual
just
punishment. It's
weird.
just a war crime.
It's just weird.
It's not just weird. It's just straight
You could sit there and
torture.
say
There's
it's
nothing.
a torture fetish,
Your middle tower is under
but
The character has a torture fetish, but it doesn't matter because, like, what he's saying is that these are all fetishes, and, like, dog, if your
are.
first thought is that they're a fetish, that's the
psychopaths
issue.
Nowadays, do a lot of things based on.
Okay, no. But he's
Yeah, they
saying,
do.
he's saying-
Because anything can be a
he's
fetish, though.
saying- okay, I'm not gonna argue that the character's doing it off fetish, but saying that the manga is a fetish manga because of the actions done
Bro,
based
it's
off the
smut.
plot.
Yeah, it's smut. That's all it fucking is. Angie reads the same
No,
fucking
smut.
shit.
Smut is way worse. Smut's like
No.
fucking.
Compared to that, I don't think so.
It's
Smut's
smut.
straight up
Smut's
fucking
just
horses,
porn.
dog.
Smut's just porn.
It's,
Smut
it's
is just
fucking.
another word for porn.
It is.
Nothing special
it's
about it.
egregious porn. Like it is fucking. It is
It's not
diabolical
egregious porn.
shit.
It can be,
really
but
is.
it's not always.
I don't know.
90
That con where they were touching men is kind of weird, and all of them had to go fucking. They all got fucking tracked to their fucking hotel rooms and shit. That's crazy.
These is C&C books. Consent, non-consent. So essentially fucking rape. That's all it fucking is, right?
I'm sorry. He came around the corner at the wrong time.
So,
Okay.
if you're going based off that, yes, a lot of the books that people read, a lot of what people act based off of are fetishes, but then you also have psychopaths that don't do anything based off fetishes. Main point being Jack the fucking Ripper. He did it based off hatred, not a fucking fetish.
Yeah. You could, the
So-
female who's committing the torture is doing it for the fetish, but the father who's telling her to do it is doing it out of hatred.
So,
You get both
you
sides
can
of the
sit there
coin.
and say, oh yeah, it's a fetish, but you can't base the whole manga off of fetish when the father's doing it based off hatred and the girl is doing it based off of fucking fetish.
If that's the primary plot points of it, though, I'm doubling.
Yes, but no.
It's weird.
'cause
If
here's
you
the
read it,
thing.
it's weird.
It's yeah. If you're reading, it's fucking weird. I don't know why the fuck is Charlie reading. Charlie's reading that shit. Don't.
Bobby, I'm gonna die! Alright.
But shut the fuck up, Steven.
Don't worry
But
about it.
if you're going based off saying the whole book is a fetish book, you're wrong because the father's doing it based off hatred.
Oh my gosh, fucking crit does so much damage.
So,
Sure, can you
you
build anti-crit?
can't-
Oh, you
I
have
did!
it!
I've had it built, motherfucker. It just doesn't
You
matter.
can't sit there and say the whole book is fetish
Your
based
middle tower is
when
under attack.
the main plot point of the book is the father doing it out of hatred.
My argument is his mind went straight to fetish, and he's fucked for that.
That was his first thought.
That was my entire
Yes,
argument.
When you told me it, it sounded weird, and I was like, this got to be fetish content. There's no other option.
Okay, but that's weird that you correlate that first. That's your first thought. That's the
If
weird
somebody
part.
tells me something that weird, I'm just gonna assume it's a fetish.
It sounds like just torture to me. The one where they binded the girl and walked her around a leash, that's fetish. I can agree.
As far
That
as
is a
I'm
fetish. but-
concerned, torture is fetish.
No!
You could have torture without fetish, but you could also have a torture fetish. That's what fucking BDSM is.
Anything could be a fucking fetish. That's where the argument just doesn't make sense to me. My argument isn't that the fact that I'm trying to argue that it's fetish or not. My argument is that fact that you're correlating it to a fetish on your first thought. That's my argument. There's something fucked with you and you have to
you could
disconnect
have-
from the internet.
You can have torture with or without a fetish, and if the first thing that your mind goes to with torture is being a fetish, then you're into fucking BDSM. And
This
you
is
can't
this is
say
what he
anything
said to me.
fucking
This is
about
this is what Charlie said to me this morning, and I quote: "Like, what do you mean they stripped the girl naked, took pics of her, and used it as blackmail to do whatever they wanted, and then proceeded to feed her shit like cigarettes? That's fetish content." That is what he told me. That was my introduction to this whole story.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah,
So that changes things, because Charlie's the one that's fucked now. That's what that means, alright? If that's the first thing you send to a motherfucker from a manga
That's
with
fetish
60
content.
fucking chapters, you're the one that's
I'm reading
fucked!
fetish porn. Whatever.
You did not clarify, Austin, where it was coming from!
Austin, you can't tell me I'm wrong when main plot points of your fucking conversation have been left out.
That's
Okay.
what
Every-
he told me
that I was-
this morning.
That was chapter
bro.
2!
At 12 o'clock, that's what he told me, bro. Fetish content.
Okay, but once again, that is also your fault because you left that out until the very fucking end. That is fetish fucking content, and that being the first thing.
And then he.
That being the first thing you send somebody is crazy.
No, hold on. The very next line after those two, he goes, and then they beat the bricks off her. Fetish, bro. Straight fetish content. That's what he told me this morning. That's my whole introduction to this series. The second I heard that, I was like, alright, cool. Charlie's reading fetish porn. Whatever, I guess. Like, sure, man. Whatever gets you off.
Wasn't my thought process.
Like, bro, it's weird. That's weird.
Kill him! Fucking hell, man! I'm fighting demons over here, and you're over here fucking screaming. God damn!
So much
Destroyer and Devin switched teams instantly when they heard my side.
You left out key details. That's your fault, okay? No one's fault but your own.
Fucking fault.
To be fair, I forgot I said you at
That is
chapter
content,
2 what
bro.
was going on.
That is
Forgot I
nobody's
told you in
fault but
chapter
your
2.
fucking own.
Still
Austin.
fetish content. It's still fetish content.
That's chapter 2, then I agree with you. But you see, we're leaving out key information here. That was chapter 2, and that's the first thing he sent you. Now Charlie's the one that's fucked.
Yeah.
Charlie needs to
You're
disconnect
weird.
from the internet.
You are reading fetish porn. Whatever gets you off, but you can stay far away from me with that bullshit.
They're reading it to get off.
Huh? Oh, there we go.
They're reading it for that.
No,
I didn't
you
even
gotta
read
be,
I
because
didn't
if I opened a manga or a book and that was it.
Nom.
I just wanted to watch someone get back in blood.
That's not a get back. That's porn, my guy.
It's weird. It's fucking weird. There is no excuse. There's no.
You gotta set up the reason to want to get
There's
back,
no
bro.
like, oh, I want to watch them
That
get
shit
back.
happens to you, bro.
I
You gotta
opened
get
the
your shit back
story,
in blood.
and that was chapter 2. I'm closing it.
Why
Fuck.
does his name change color?
I like that.
It's like nameplates thing. Like, nobody in this party but you, if they opened a book and that was chapter 2, they're closing it. Every single other person here but you was closing it.
Yo,
Where did they
And-
all go?
It's FG.
that's coming from somebody who was essentially forced to read fucking a smut book, so I understood what
No,
she was reading
just no.
really was.
Smut
Just
is
no.
porn. Smut is straight porn. That's also
I'm
fetish
not
content.
fucking denying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
I don't
denying
care
that.
if it is straight porn or not. It is fucked as shit, and the whole community's fucked as shit.
I agree, but it is what
Yeah.
it is.
They literally just
I'm not
half of the
denying
time it's
that
just about
fact.
fucking. It's about
Will
fucking
I
a
ever
cow.
read
That's
a
what it is.
fucking will I ever read another book like that again?
No, definitely not.
But was I told that I needed to read the fucking book, so I stopped calling it porn? Yes. Do I still?
It's
call it
still
porn?
weird.
Yes.
It's still weird. What do you
Argument is
mean?
that
Stop
you
calling
have
it
to read
porn.
the porn, so you stop calling it porn. Like, no, I'm just doubling down now. Now it's definitely
Austin,
porn.
ask my fucking girlfriend.
You gotta label it properly, bro. It's really weird porn.
She's like, it's not just porn. It's fetish porn.
This whole argument.
Get the rest.
Shit, the second Devin's girl was like, it's not porn. Everyone immediately.
It's not porn. It's fetish porn.
Sing this tier
You know
1
the
lawyer.
difference?
It's not bad. It's really bad.
Like, bro, weird. It's weird. It's not something
I'm
that I
not
would
denying
read.
that
Weird.
fact.
We never said you were. We're just all agreeing. We're all agreeing right now. That's fucking weird.
We're all verbally agreeing.
You're not part of we.
Yeah, no, you don't have rights anymore. We're revoking your rights.
She is.
No
guy
talking
said
privileges,
we.
no internet, you
The
must disconnect.
Nintendo we. We're French now. Who is we?
This motherfucker needs to
I
disconnect from
wasn't
the internet.
reading it. I wasn't reading it for that, though. Like, I didn't
No.
even know. You guys off
No.
ticket this morning.
But
bro.
you
said that
kept
shit, and I was
reading
like,
anyways.
Charlie.
Exactly!
Charlie.
You-
Charlie. Every
So that shit was like,
Charlie.
man, that's pretty
Also,
funny,
shut
man.
The fuck up for a second. Shut the fuck up for a second.
I'm
Charlie,
listening.
anything you say past this point is immediately fucking invalidated. Immediately.
No, because
You will be known
No,
as
no,
the
just no,
motherfucker
just stop.
in this friend group that reads fetish porn.
You know,
Nobody.
that title's never gonna leave me.
nobody-
Like Austin's gonna be
nobody-
piss boy.
Yeah,
Alright, like that just is what it is.
Nobody
Like,
will
bro.
ever read a manga you recommend again.
That's fair.
You realize that, correct?
Charlie's never beaten an allegation. He has 2 now.
like,
Like,
no, he's like,
he's
he's
just
not,
racking them
not.
up like his fucking speeding tickets. I,
don't
swear to
care,
God.
bro, but you kept reading.
That's the issue. That's the
No,
underlying
'cause
problem.
Austin brought that up to me this morning, right? When he brought what time was it, like 11? I was like, huh?
Towers under
Fetish? I didn't even think of it. That was not a thought on the brain until he said it. After I already went to sleep after reading the full thing. At no point did I go, oh, this is something a man would goon to. Because that's weird!
Nah, you sent me that
You
shit and I
read
said
it,
I'm not
so
gonna lie.
you are
That
weird.
sounds like fetish porn.
Okay. One could read my
You
cop, that
cannot
doesn't
have
mean
the
they want to
thought in
kill all
your
the
mind,
Jews!
But yet you still read fetish porn.
No, Troy. Actually,
Why
that's
can't
Troy.
we read my
Troy,
comments
no,
and
Troy,
Jews?
stop. Troy, stop. That's false. Islam is literally just doing that. They're reading an Arabic version of Mein Kampf, or not Islam. What is it? Fucking what are they called? Hamas. Hamas is literally teaching children through Mein Kampf not to hate the Jews. That's not a joke.
Alright, boys, if we take a look at the Discord, we can see the exact mess this morning.
Man is bringing the evidence to the court right now.
This deserved.
Which Discord are they in?
I don't know,
the
but I got
boys.
ping, so I know it's in one of them. It's just got the ping, but I know I'm in it.
You do no damage with you, son. Kill this motherfucker! His ult thing.
That's Artemis ult.
Sacrificed their whole self for us.
I got blocked.
Fetish content. In the very next line, you yourself, yeah, said, and I quote, I will admit it's kind of fetish porn.
Bruh.
Yeah, because
It
you
just
know,
gets
after
worse.
you pointed it out and I reread it, I was like, oh shit, this is weird.
No, Charlie, no. You don't read shit like that.
You don't let
and go,
motherfucker tell you it
"Damn."
is and then admit that it is. Like, no, you
Yeah,
deny the
you
allegations
don't read
immediately.
Shit like that, and then
Nah,
go, damn, maybe
I was also
it
like
is.
no sleep. It was at like 1:30 in the morning when I
Dog,
read it, bro.
and me at 1:30 in the morning locks the fuck in,
I'm not
alright?
thinking of, oh, dude, let me go rub one out to some super goober shit. No, bro.
Hell nah, hell nah. Motherfucker's got issues, alright? Disconnect from the internet.
I'm not gonna say I don't got issues, alright?
You got plenty of issues. If this is what you're,
Stop
if that's what you're
manga
reading,
for like a solid year, gang.
Yo,
that's what I do. I literally disconnect every so often. Like,
This was the first
He
manga
just-
I've read in like a year, bro.
Dude, this morning, he goes, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of ruined it for me now. Good, you're welcome.
Yeah, bro, I was like, dude, you brought this up, and now I'm seeing what you're seeing, and it's weird now.
That Sylph just be popping ult to pop ult, goddamn.
yeah, honestly, I'd just be tanking it.
If anything, that's the best thing for me, bro. That argument, that
Hostage.
whole argument you just said of my reaction to it after you were like, oh,
Edge.
this is weird because of this. And I looked at it, I was like, oh shit, you might be right. Fuck, I don't want to read it no more.
Where'd my team go? Why they all got de-atomized? What is going on? Bruh, like,
That one,
they all dissolved the atoms before my very eyes.
that one argument might actually be the saving grace for a motherfucker like me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, fuck, man.
Dude, I woke up, saw a text on
yeah.
my phone that said, wow.
Tower is under attack.
And I said, wow, my friend's reading fetish porn. At 12 in the afternoon. Bright and early. The sun's still out. The day just started.
Shut down.
Your right tower
Steven watched me.
Actually got de-atomized.
Come to.
Steven watching me actively try to save all of my teammates just for them to disappear.
Yeah, for real. Every single one of you, what does this friend group come to? And every single one of you look at each other and go, me? And then you all proceed to point at my ass, bro. Like, that's it. All of you are like, we? Yeah,
Austin,
we're good.
Austin,
That thing
Yeah.
is
hold
weird.
on. I gotta look for a picture.
I think my favorite thing is that he said, "What has this group become come to?" And quite honestly, it's just Charlie. Like I don't think I've heard anybody else.
We, this group.
What group? Who is this we speak of?
Better, gang. For the last 2 years, we weren't the same person. So like, you in this with me, bro? You said that. And you never denied it. For the last 2 years, bro, you've never denied it.
We gotta go check FG. Austin. Need FG check here. They're on FG, boys. They're taking it. It's down to 14,000. It's lower. It's getting slower and lower.
Dude, this sheer reaction.
That's 12.
Me? Dude, that shit kills me, bro.
Boys, they're taking FG. I need your help.
I'm on my way to labor show, but I don't have damage.
They're gonna take it if you guys don't get here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm slow as molasses. You're getting armrested.
Fuck y'all! I steal that shit with Sunder.
Oh, we got it. Oh, that's so
Yeah,
bad.
I stole it with Sunder, dog. What do you mean?
We get Dagger, or that could use it.
Dagger, yeah.
Where you going?
Can we just win the game?
well,
on your ass, boy.
Destroyer stole with Thunder, and we were just like, you don't want the game. They're like, oh, nah, I can't deal with the bullshit.
We won that game through that whole argument.
I'm sitting here fighting demons half the fucking time, dude. Half the time you guys start get heated in the argument, I gotta go silent because I'm locking in.
The issue is I'm the only one with the complete context of the whole thing, and all of you are just hearing snippets of like what I can remember from fucking 2 in the morning. So your whole argument is based off snippets of my memory on no sleep. I did not sleep the night before.
No.
You read that shit.
Charlie, the thing is, we can't blame
There's
you.
no other options.
We cannot blame
No.
Charlie for that because Austin left out the key context. That was the first thing he fucking sent you.